Good evening, everyone. Doran Corkum here from Whitefire Comics. I'm just messing around a little bit tonight, playing some StarCraft, some old school StarCraft. I used to play this back in like 1999, believe it or not. So I'm pretty old school at this, or old dog. So I've been trying to learn it and play it a little bit better since having a little bit of fun, looking for something for a brain break from creating comic books. And I thought I'd have some fun and try seeing how Restream works with streaming this out to Twitch and YouTube at the same time as we play a game, and hopefully don't get my ass kicked too badly. Or we actually have some. I've had some good matches, but I'm still in a process of learning how the game has changed in some senses. I'm seeing units I've never seen before, like cyclones and stuff like that, which I'm slowly learning how to deal with. Anyway, so I'm playing random threes. I've played some solo. I've done some 2v2s, but threes is where I'm thinking is the best place to play to try and learn and do at the same time. The principles are the same, just like playing chess, I hope. And it's just a matter of figuring things out, know when to counter. The trick that I've always struggled with is when to expand and stuff like that. And I'm getting much better at it now, actually. I'm finding that 3 expansions is like the perfect number to keep in charge. And as long as you got your 3 expansions going, you've got enough minerals to do pretty well what you want. The trick is getting to that without getting killed. So I see a lot of people, it seems like they just expand. So I've been trying that tactic lately, where you just quickly expand to one spot. And I've seen a lot of people do it too. I used to work at Carell Corporation, and we had a crew of people who used to play, and that's the way they played it as well. They would quickly expand. So hopefully the game will start in a second, and we'll get at it. And I'll try and explain a little bit what I'm trying to accomplish as I go. I'm in no way a super pro at this. I'm experienced, pretty good. People used to know me very well when I used to play this. I used to play games, and they would go, "Oh, it's LOKl." And that's LOKl before Marvel. Remember, we're 1999 here. So it looks like the match, I've got 2 Protosses. I'm a Protoss, Ally Protoss and a Terran against one of each, Zerg, Terran, and Protoss. See how it goes. And learning the maps is a whole new challenge as well. I've learned quickly on this one that you're always north-south on the map on this, where the teams are. So I'm either going to be at the bottom or the top of the map. And the best way to expand is to the right, I find. And hopefully they don't catch on. That is one slow load. They made a lot of changes to the game to make it easier to play. Some of it's pretty soft stuff, if you ask me. It tells you exactly how many drones you have on the minerals. Like, talk about edge. Like, see how it says 12 of 16 above my thing? I mean, come on. Nothing like making it super simple for people to play the game and understand what they're doing with their workers and stuff. So right now I'm just kind of looking around for the way out. Oh yes, it's over here. So what you usually want to do is you want to wall it off. But I already know on this map it's better to wall off down here where this Terran is going. On this particular map, that way you're kind of protecting your expansions. There's no other way into these 3 expansions just to the north of it. Oh no, the game crashed. Well, so much for that idea. And that ends the streaming section. So I guess it didn't like working with Restream. So there we go. Look at this. We got a nice little, let me share this out. I broke StarCraft. Oh, I can't even share the screen. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Core out of memory. StarCraft 2 has blown up. So much for playing the game. Oh. All right, that's a new one. Well, anyways, I'll get my puffy hair off screen, and we'll try another game here. I have a horrible feeling it probably will crash again. I'm guessing that Restream is sucking up all the memory, even though I have like 100 gigs on my computer. Take 2. Okay, so let's share this up. Whoa, there's some funkiness. Huh. It won't even share. It's like I broke Restream. It might be Restream that's causing the problem. Let's try a couple things here. Closing some tabs. Close out Twitch. Let's try. Stop screen sharing. Screen share again. 50th time's the charm. Let's see if this works. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see if it blows up. I'm not going to like these instant losses, by the way. I'm just at 50% wins, 50% losses. So you're either going to see a victory or a defeat. Roll your dice, flip your coin, whichever way you want to play it. I'm getting a lot better, though, I find. Which for an old dog, isn't supposed to happen. Old dog, new tricks, right? I don't want to be old dog, new old tricks, whatever they say. Especially old dog, no tricks. That'd be even worse. Let this amazing launching screen load up. You can see that, let's see what I can show you while it's loading. Some way you can look at your profile. I actually got a master in solos just before the season ended. So I got kind of lucky. I went 4-1 in solos, and then the season ended. So I got a master's badge. That was kind of cool. And diamond from back in the day playing with the boys at LOKl, I believe, is when I got that, when we were on the team there all the time. The developers were pretty addicted to playing the game. And lots of achievements, lots of old school stuff, probably here that a lot of people don't have, in the sense of it, all this different stuff. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. We're going against Zerg Toss, and we are all Toss. Protoss, that is. My character name used to be Tossed Salad, because I used to like playing Protoss so much. But anyway. All right, let's see. So it looks like we've got a different map this time, and there's no real good choke point on this one. So you have to kind of protect two lower sides going out right here on the screen. Like all the stuff that tells you how to build things, like the grids, and like when I was just putting that down, when you see that right here, all this stuff I don't believe existed before, where it shows you a bunch of hex spaces so you can line things up perfect. Like they really softened the game up in the sense of the strategic part of building well, and again, letting you know, hey, I've got 14 workers. I need 2 more to be running optimally. I mean, I used to have no clue back in the day. You had to kind of watch how much of these mines you had left, the graphic of them, to know. I think it was 3 per little section. All right, so I'm just trying to block out the front gate here, since there's 2 entrances coming up. The other guys can go out the other side. There's also a couple expansions on the back on this map, so it's okay to block us in a little bit here for preparing for a Ling rush or some kind of push inwards. The problem is there's only 2 expansions at the back here, so one of us is going to be probably out. I'll have to get a drone out somewhere else and hope that nobody catches on again. You'll see that I'm at. Oh, are we getting cannon rushed? What is going on here? Or is it just? Oh, just yeah. It looks like he's going cannons too. Okay. Oh, it's lagging pretty bad. Yeah, he's trying to cannon rush. Okay. Over here on the Zerg. That'll keep them busy at least for a minute. I think he's just trying to do that while he expands. Oh, shoot. And that was an amateur maneuver. All of a sudden, I ran my drones halfway across the map. That's what I get for talking and playing at the same time. That'll look really good to my allies. So as I say, I'm going quick expansion. That seems to be the way most people play the game now. I'm not going to overinvest any D of it. If I lose it, I lose it. Just need to suck the money of it. So the reason I have extra workers on here is because I want them ready for when I get to my minerals here, as I get to go to my gas. Normally I like to protect the back of my base too. A lot of people don't do this, but it's saved my butt quite a few times. All right, so here's why I have the extra workers. I'm going to be short on workers. See, now I need 2 more. Usually keep 1 worker to build. Space is ready to go as long as it doesn't get caught. Putting it on a hotkey so I can just keep building there with a hotkey. Control 0. What I'm trying to do is get to void rays. One thing I've learned in playing this for so many years is if you go air, you know, all their ground units are useless at that point. So it's just a good tactic. This little thing I'm doing on the Nexus, it has the ability to do chrono, what is it called? Chrono boost, which makes your workers run faster. It's like cracking the whip on them. I'm not going to move some of these workers over to gas because I'm going to need a lot of gas to create void rays and stuff. Usually I start with 3 just so we can get rolling. I'm actually going to go through our 3rd base now. They don't seem to be doing anything yet, which is surprising, which means they want to expand fast as well in my books. Now creating Mr. Void Rays. Get that cannon at the back in case of emergency. Also helps if a DT rushes or something like that. I've had guys complain to me about making the cannons at the front and the side, but to me, it's about investment in your protection against, I'm not creating observers or anything, so it's the best way I can detect against Banshees and DTs. All right. Stage 1 is complete. We're doing some upgrading. You'll see now I'm starting to get it so I can just keep making the units, making the void rays. We'll see what these guys do at some point here. Might go harass in a second. Usually when I have 4, I like to go, but it's pretty far run. Just hotkeying some more stuff. Putting my mains on a hotkey for 8, 9, and 10. Excuse me. So I really need to get to tier 3 here, which is Tempests and good old cruisers. Just need a lot of gas for it. That's why that 3rd base is important. Crack the whip on the worker some more. Get the work, you slackers. There we go. 3rd base is up. The fact that they're not even trying to stop these is bizarre. It's either lazy or it's just they're hiding in the hole. Some people are very defensive in this game. Oh, there we go. There's something. Oh, how did Lings get in here? Oh, he didn't even protect his front door. Wow. Oh, geez, my ally just went cannons. Wow. That wasn't very bright. See, that's why you protect your front door like I did here. So that exactly thing doesn't happen to you. All right, I'm on tier 3 because we've got a problem here where this guy isn't very good. Oh, here they go after my second. So I'm going to start to go carriers because we need something, a Hail Mary here. That guy shouldn't have got owned like that. That was pretty lame. And the other guy created all cannons, so he couldn't help him at all like I did. See how the Lings got repelled here? That's D. They can't get in, but they're going to try here now. Sure. Oh, no, they ran right away. Well, this guy went mass raise too. I might as well join him. I'm just going to keep the carriers in the base right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a mothership as well. If you know how to use a mothership, it's quite effective, but it can be a little bit tricky at the same time. So they are trying to take the map with expansions. Ah, shoot. They went back into the base. You know what? I'm going to push forward with this group. Go help him with some carriers. Oh, shoot. That's not what we wanted to see. Oh, I thought he would help me. He's just flying away. I'll thin them out for him. This is going to hurt. He's lucky I'm thinning these out. The allies not even helping me here. This was an easy win for us against these guys. Oh, I might actually beat them all. I did too. Wow. Oh, look at them all. Oh, crap. Okay, so we got a problem now. So I've only got 3 production. In the sense I can only make 3 airships at a time. That's a mistake on my behalf. And now I've lost that base, so that's not good. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, I'm going to lose everything there. Ah, oh, no. I'm microing horribly. I have to lure him in. Ah, Jesus. So this time bubble will slow it down by 40%. I'm going to lose the ship, but it'll be worth it. Oh my God. There's a lag from running the stream. So I am not playing, like my micro is horrible. There's one cannon at the back. Yeah. I don't know what our ally's doing. All right, that was horrible. That's probably as bad as I could have played there. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Oh, anyways, that was terrible. What a horrible way to start the stream. We'll try the next one, and we'll try not to get distracted by talking and trying to explain as we play. I'm not sure if this lag keeps up. It's not worth streaming because you can't. If you can't micro, you can't. Like my ships were going everywhere I didn't want them to. Trying to fight these guys with my drones. Oh, what a mess! Retreat. So bad. Now our one ally let us down big time. Like the fact that those two did not block that side, that screwed over everything. Like those guys, just so amateur. And then like the guy built 50 cannons. He didn't have to build them so far back. He could have used them to defend the ally and himself. Right? It's just a selfish play for him to build like that. And then he took the expansion. So the other guy I don't know if he took them both or not. I'd have to watch the replay. But the guy was pretty selfish. He didn't help me in that fight. We would have won easily in the bases if he abandoned my void rays when I was attacking that one group. I forget what they're called, of the Zerg airships that can only attack air. I'll remember it later. But anyways, we had that fight won, and he abandoned my 6 ships, and the void rays are too slow to get out of that situation. So I had a choice to either fight or just fight it out. And I almost won it. And then he still lost in the bases somehow. So I'd have to watch the replay to see how he lost. But he failed on multiple spots. And then I forgot to get the extra gas on the 3rd expansion, which caused some problems there too. So there's a lot of things to learn from that one not to do. And that's an example of how not to play StarCraft by multiple different players on one team. You will run into some chirpers in this game. Some people like to chirp a lot. I just got betrayed by a guy in a game because he didn't like the way that I put a cannon at the back. Like some people just think they're all that in a bag of chips when they're not even a bag of chips. All right, so hopefully this is going to go better, or my account's going to take a southern turn. I'm only in the gold league on this one. I had a pretty rough start to it when the ladder reset this week, but I dug myself out of silver into gold, hoping to work my way up to platinum. Hoping to do some solos. I'm just trying to get the basics back down again so I can become efficient. And you got to be able to micro in this game if you're outnumbered in that. And see how it's lagging right now? I just don't know if that's me or someone else, but you can't win a game if your units are outmatched in the sense of their strength. You do what's called microing and macroing, and you can win a fight. Like if it's a fair fight, you can actually beat them by what's called microing and macroing. So a lot of people don't know what that is, but it's kind of like strategically moving your pieces around at certain ranges so that when they attack one, they then attack the second one. Then when they attack the second one, then they should attack, the next spot. So this guy's asking for a wall, so he seems to know what he's doing. Oh, but this is a really hard one to wall off. Yeah, I know where he wants to wall. I know how I like to do this one. Okay. See, our ally is not really... oh, he is going to help with the wall. Okay. I'm going to put some cannons on either side to help. I usually do pretty good on this one. It could be a curse in saying that. This is the natural choke points where they're both at. Yeah, see, he wants me to wall on his side, but there's 2 ways in. Yeah. He's going quick expansion. And what I like to do is just put these cannons on top of the ridge so they can attack downwards without being attacked by a melee unit. Something you can't get close to them easy is the idea. Now, I could just quick expand instead of doing the cannons, but it feels sloppy not to anticipate them to do something. Get that second expansion up. Because this is such a short distance to run for the extra mines, minerals, I'm going to pop down here. All right, got to get my crap back here and get organized and stop yapping so much. Looks all right for defense-wise. Maybe I should put another cannon down here to help. I mean, they can fly all the way around this once they get air units, right? So it's a limited time thing, but it's value usually. All right, get gas going. Trying to get extra drones ready for when that base comes up. That can be some. You can see over here on the screen, this Zergling Overlord is watching us, our front door. So he realized he can't get in with his lings, so he didn't ling attack. He's actually the one who's lagging as well, I think. I just highlighted it so the team knows it's there. The fact that he's watching that tells me he probably wants to attack that side. I'm usually a lot faster going to Void Rays. It's just that I'm talking as I'm doing it and chatting as I'm doing it. I'll try to get used to doing that in building. It's almost should be second nature. And build up some infrastructure to go with it. Getting them minerals coming in and the gas that comes out of these little tiny buildings that I'm highlighting. You'll see at the top right of the screen, it tells you how much room you have for building certain things, how many workers you can make, or units. Right now I can make 30. I have 33 made of 70. If you look at those numbers. Try not to make the same mistake as last game. All right, so now we'll get four of these up. The Stargate's up. And you need to start upgrading as well, which is what this little baby up here at the top does, this little round-looking donut thing. I'm going to make 2 of them so you can upgrade quicker. So it looks like we have enough room for everybody to get 3 bases, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Short keying. And I'm going to need more gas. I'm going to take gas from here as a shortcut. I put this worker back to work on the mines. It's all about building up your economy so that you can keep fighting and having the right units to counter other units. So right now I'm upgrading my lasers on this one. On the second one, I'm upgrading my shields at the same time, or my armor. So being able to do that at the same time just makes your units stronger faster. Not that I have units right now, but we're starting on that. This is where it kind of cheeses out a little bit. It goes red to let you know you have extra workers on your minerals. So I now know I can move one worker over here because I don't need them in the other spot. And over here, see, I have 18 of 16 on top of it. That means I can move over some of these workers too, right? It's about just keeping everything efficient at this point. I'm going Mass Tempests. They're just a really good long-range counter unit. Good at destroying buildings, and they're also good against other things like carriers or tier 3 other air units. And I get my mothership this time, and it's hopefully not going to die. I'm rallying my ships together in one spot. I'm continuing to do some upgrades. Now see, I've got +3 workers here now, so there's a bit of management. But he wants out. See, the Terran has blocked him in. Well, he doesn't know to you can ping it to let the guy know. Even 4 starship stargates here is not enough, technically. Just trying to make sure everything's efficient. Yeah. The guy's trying to let us know they took all the gold mines, which are worth more money. Oh, shoot. I'm short on pylons. So giving them those gold pylons, that they're going to have better resources than us. They're going to outmass us. Okay, control 2 for my ship, control 1. Gonna wait for this wave. Oh, this guy went Mass Phoenix. That's very strange. Bizarre. He's asking for out, and he's got Mass Phoenix. He just flies over it. Oh, so he just opened up a hole for no reason. That made absolutely no sense. Okay, this guy's trying to get aggressive. I'm going to try and support him. He seems to be doing a pretty good micro. Oh, crap. Now he's in trouble. I'm going to use my ship to put down a time warp so that got to keep massing units to get in the fight here. Ah, that's not good. This guy's just picking me off. Crap. Pulling back. At least I can pull back this time. See, this guy blew our doorway up, so now we're going to have a problem at the doorway. Ooh, this is going to get spicy. All right, so at least we know what we're playing against. I got to out-tempest him, and that was not out-tempesting him. The other guy was... They split everything up into weird directions for me. I don't know what I could have done better there. But this is all now about Tempest fighting. So we got to get them fully upgraded as quick as possible. And even I'm going to upgrade their shields over here. So at least they can stay in the fight better. But now they're going to take the... What's going to happen is those guys are now confident they're just going to take the whole map. And they're going to have like a whole bunch of mines when we only have a couple. So I need to get massed to 200, which is the max unit count you can get. Come on, max armor. Gonna speed up this max armor. Oh, there's a Zerg coming in. It was almost an empty base anyway. It's kind of a wasted effort. Yeah, that base was almost dead anyway. Like, I had no minerals left. That was just a waste other than to kill workers. He might have been just clearing up his count. Oh, coming. I need to get on that one. Nice defense by the Terran. They're going to try and swing around the edge here, I bet. This guy made a huge mistake.
You require more Vespene gas. You require more Vespene gas. Your allies are in battle. Upgrade complete. Your allies are in battle.
This guy going all these air-only units is not necessarily so helpful. This guy's going to try and tempest us. Oh, tempest us. Okay. I'm going to go and try and fight him. It looks like the other guy's coming with me. I have this ability with the mothership to slow him right down. He doesn't have a mothership. He'll attack 40% slower than me, so this should really mess him up. It won't let him retreat either. See, I'm running my mothership out of there because it can't handle the fight. See, now he can't fight it. He doesn't know he's attacking 40% slower. Oh, he's trying to knight us in. Oh, don't run in on the cannons. I can just take them out at range. Of course, they're going to try and distract us back. I can't tell if he's got that handled or not. They're just trying to slow us down because they know they're beat. I don't think they can win. Maybe if red might be broke. Yeah, they don't know. They're losing all their units all over the place.
Must construct additional pylons.
Oh. Yeah, they know they're in trouble. I'm not even going to bother fully investing in that fight. Just going to finish off so I can get to 200. I don't think he upgraded his Tempest all the way. That's why I'm destroying them so easily. He did this to me earlier. I'm now doing it to him now. Yeah, he kind of failed. Now at this point I'd be expanding normally, but I'm not even using all my ships. So I want to make sure that these guys are not expanding somewhere else. I'm hoping they're handling that fine. Yeah, just lings. Oops. I'm going to put a time warp in front of my ship, so if they engage them at close range, they'll have problems. They're starting to annoy me. I might just zero. I might just teleport back my main ship in a. They're all going to try and stop me, but they're not going to be so successful. I'm microing my ships back because they're taking a bit of a hit. That's because they're getting. Well, they're not going to win that. I don't think. I got to get my ships back out of his range because he's doing so much damage. Did they destroy all my base? Really? I hope my allies got some units. Yeah, they're signaling for me to come help. Here I come to save the day. Yeah, I'm going to void ray the poop out of these guys. I don't know how our ally is down there, but oh shit, that guy still got a lot of units. They still got a lot of units to be worried about. What I need is gas really bad. Most people don't want gas. Indigestion, but hey. Surprise. See, that they keep fighting like this by themselves, they're gonna just keep losing units. I got tons of cash. I don't have any gas.
Your allies are in battle.
They're gonna come after me in a second here.
Allies are in battle.
If I leave here with the, what I'm gonna do is I got all this cash, so I'm gonna just start massing cannons, just like they did. They want to play that game.
Your allies are in battle.
Surprise! I'm gonna cancel it so I can finish them.
Downloading.
Shoot. He's switched to Thor's. We got to intercept him. Crap. Okay. Ah. Ah. That's right. Keep following me. I gotta pick off his things.
You require more Vespene gas.
Oh no, they're still massing.
Your allies' base is besieged.
Oh, now I'm in trouble. I'm not sure. The team separated, which was the bad move of the match right now. And if they would have just stuck with what I was doing, we would have won that. But they wanted to save their base. I understand. But now it just shows you how you don't play a certain way and you end up kind of screwed. I'm making layers to these cannons because they're going to try and take out the first row.
You require more Vespene gas. Base is under attack.
Oh, look at them all. Yeah, I'm screwed. Oh, it's Diagon again. We had a winning combo, and maybe they ran out of money. I might have to just get out of here. crap. That's terrible. I might have to settle for this cheese over here.
Your allies are in battle. Your allies' base is besieged.
Unless these guys pull something out of a hat, this is going to be rough.
Your allies are in battle. Your allies' base is besieged. Your allies are in battle.
Well, from a position of winning to a position of losing, pretty damn quick. Welcome to StarCraft.
You require more. Your allies are in battle. Base is under attack. You must place that in a power field. Your base is under attack. Your allies.
Going into a turtle shell.
Your allies' base is besieged. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your allies are in battle.
Oh, it's lagging again like crap. This guy's really killing us. Yeah, this guy's pointing at shit.
Your allies are in battle.
He's going to try and... He picked the worst units to try and...
Base is under attack. Your probes are under attack.
I might be able to scare this guy off by hitting him at the edge. No, he saw me.
Your allies' base is besieged. Your allies are in battle.
So if I take out these lings, it'll help me a bit.
Base is under attack.
Oh, he's got the building destroying upgrade. That might make him mad. I'm trying to make him mad so he starts running over the middle, but it ain't happening. Best thing I can do is save these units and try and pick them off. It ain't gonna work though, unless we're gonna sit here for hours and hide behind cannons. And I never understood what the I don't understand how the Terran lost all of his battle cruisers. I'll have to rewatch the replay. We were in a position of strength. I think he went and attacked the interior of a base by himself, and he paid for it.
Base is under attack. Allies' base is besieged. Are under attack. Your allies are in battle. Rotate to the wind. Your allies are in battle.
Oh my! I can't believe he's going Max Marines versus this.
You must construct additional pylons. Your allies' base
Oh,
is
I can't fight any of this. Yeah, they've expanded and outmassed us.
justice.
I could try and knock them back. It ain't gonna get us a win though.
Allies' base is besieged. We meet the enemy in glorious battle. Your allies' base is besieged. Your allies are in battle.
But now he wants to fight together after we lose everything. Hey, let's meet up and fight.
Your allies are in battle. Your allies' base is besieged.
One push to win the wall. We got some cannons here at least.
Rotate to the wind. Your allies' base is besieged.
I was hoping we could. Don't Lord.
Your allies' base is besieged.
Trying to make him break off, but it ain't working.
Are under attack.
Ah,
Your allies' base is besieged. Your allies are in battle. Your allies' base is besieged.
oh, no. Looks like in micro this time.
Your allies' ace is besieged.
Oh, this guy keeps picking me off like I did to him earlier. Well played. Shoot. I mean, it was a good fight. At least it wasn't a quick match, but we shouldn't have lost. That was just coordination that cost us that match. He's chasing me down with my last Tempest. Oh, there it goes. All right. Anyway. Say, Levy, retreat. No retreat, no surrender does not work in this case. Smashed again. This is Curse trying to stream this tonight. Dang. Yeah, if you have any ideas what you think I should be doing different, please put comments down below wherever the heck this is streaming right now. I think it's on Twitch and on YouTube. I hope you're all having a good evening. I don't think I'm having such a good evening playing, but say la vie. That's life sometimes. So what I usually like to do here, I'm checking some stats. Like my worker created was excellent. My APM was a bit slow. That's how fast you're clicking and moving units. I'm usually around 55. A lot of people have a high APM because their clicks per minutes because they're just clicking all over the place like a crazy person. I'm very efficient with my clicks, I like to think. And a lot of the good players are at this range. They're in the at these high levels of 100, even 120. I think some of them, if not more. But when you go to the score summary, you'll really start to see the tail. So where was our weakness here, right? Like we had the resources of 120, like we had them out resourced most of the way, except for this one guy at the top, Jeff McLeod. He had almost 200,000 resources, which is crazy in units created. So let's kind of see how many kills everybody got. So, I mean, that's just insane. Last night I had a 500 unit night, but 248 I killed. I did my work. We all killed 200, which is crazy. This guy only killed 49. I don't know how we lost that. Like, I guess I see. So if we add up our totals, we're under 400, around 560. Well, it's 560 trained units, fighting units. How did they beat us? Like we killed 6, 7, almost 800 units. They only killed 2, 4, 20. This doesn't make any sense, this math. They only killed 420, and we had, we still had a good 500 units ish. I don't know what happened there. The math doesn't really add up. The game's pretty accurate, so I don't think it's wrong. I just don't understand where the extra deaths came from. But anyways, it looks like we did pretty good. The problem is we weren't all focusing on one pincer attack type thing, like of pushing one point of the arrow forward. We separated, which is okay to do sometimes, but we never came back together. And that one Terran attack where he went in, thought he was going to just destroy everything in the base, and it did. He basically teleported himself. I bet you if we watch the replay, actually, let's watch the replay. I bet you we're going to see a spot where I'll just speed it right up, where this Terran's going to go teleport himself. And all, like, it takes a lot to make battle cruisers. And I think he had a fair pile of battle. I could be wrong here. I'm just going to try and look for it. I think I saw it somewhere around. Let's see this. Was it the red guy that was the Terran? Yeah. So this is him. There's one spot where I'm totally outnumbered, and I know that. That's why I ran back. I needed to get reinforcements, and then he split off. And then when I came back, I had enough units, and I destroyed that other Protoss, the guy who was in first place. I absolutely owned him, but then all of a sudden, the rest of the allies disappeared. I don't know. I'm curious what happened.
Build depleted.
Oh, I can't seem to fast forward it. I'll just increase the speed.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies.
So this guy who went Phoenixes too, Phoenixes are a one-dimensional attack. They're good against some things. They're terrible against other. He shouldn't have went Mass Phoenix. That's just, I don't know. In my books, it's not a good strategy most of the time. And if he had Mass Phoenixes, he could have been attacking people's units. So here's the big first push where I'm like,
Mineral field
we're like,
depleted.
they attacked first without me.
Add-on complete.
And I picked them off here.
Our allies. Mineral
And then we retreated back. So I'm like, uh-oh, there's a lot of those.
Our allies' base is under attack.
And here is where I started massing them. And this is when we win the next fight. So I don't know how we lost from here.
Our allies are being attacked. Research complete. Upgrade complete. Our allies are being attacked.
So here's all of his battle cruisers. So he left us. So he's gone.
Base.
Oh, yeah. See here? He decided not to help us repel here and stick together. So we repelled these guys and took losses for that. Oh, he had battle cruisers here too. But here's where the big loss. Well,
Our allies' base is under attack.
here.
Our allies are
I wish I could pause that. Okay, I need to slow this down. Yeah, so he teleported into this Zerg base and got owned. It looks like. All right, well, anyways. And that's what off-balanced a lot of the match. Now, we still repelled. It's still a good fight. He did a lot of good things, too. It's just that wasn't very... He tried... That's a very common tactic, to just teleport all your battle cruisers in. Not very bright when... It's not a good move when the bases... He put himself in the middle of it, so he had no way out to the left or right. He was pinned between... Like, if you look at their bases on the mini-map, he would have pinned his battle cruisers. You can't teleport back out. You don't have enough energy. He pinned all of his cruisers in a real bad spot on the map and paid for it. So that just cost us some of them, but that seemed to change the tide of things. It felt like we were weak from that point forward. Anyways, say the beat. All right, I'm going to stop streaming and try and focus on a match and see before I get too far into things. That was a lot better, but still no victory. Oh, by the way, check out whitefirecomics.com. Buy yourself a digital copy today to support us at Whitefire Comics. So thank you. LOKl's there. The Forsaken Future, sci-fi, fantasy series. Great art, cool stories, neat characters.